First, let us note that there are just two basic steps to the process. First, prime factorize the denominators. Second, get jealous. So if, at some time, the denominators don't factor, the process is shorter.
For example, if we had 2/3 minus 4/5, since the denominators are both prime numbers, they don't factor. So we skip the factorization step and go straight to jealousy. Call this fraction the Smiths, and this one the Joneses. The Smiths denominator says,
I want a 5.
so we give him a 5/5.
This guy says,
I want a 3 in my denominator.
so we give him a 3/3.
No, that's not right.
Now, they both have 15 in their denominators. So we write that just once and do the combining on top. 5 times 2 minus 4 times 3 gives us 10 minus 12/15. The final result is -2/15.
That's not the most beautiful jealousy in the world. At least they can beat some boy and some girl.
This jealousy method is the surefire way to get a least common denominator, LCD, which is the same as a least common multiple, LCM, if you ever need one of those. The prime factorization step guarantees leastness, and the jealousy step achieves commonness. Thus, we obtain a least common denominator in order to add or subtract fractions.
Any two fractions to add or subtract, the jealousy method is powerfully
It is suggested that teachers do 2 further examples with students. 5/12 minus 7/18, where prime factorization is a bit more complicated, and 5/6 plus 3/8 minus 7/15, where each fraction is in turn jealous of the other 2 fractions, a sort of triple jealousy. An algebraic example will follow next in order to show how important it is to have learned the jealousy method in arithmetic in order to be ready for algebra.
In algebra class, we presume you have already learned how to factor algebraic expressions. So we will show the factors without explaining how they are obtained.
First, prime factorize each denominator. This will help us count a little later. Next, the denominators look at each other. They get as jealous as a sister and a brother.
Now the Smiths look at the Joneses and say, we are factors of 2x minus 1 and x plus 3, while the Joneses have 2 and x plus 3. We, the Smiths, want a factor of 2. So we give the Smiths a 2/2.
And what do the Joneses want? A factor of 2x minus 1. So we give them a 2x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. Now each denominator has the same factors. Both have a 2. Both have a 2x minus 1. And an x plus 3. Now the denominators are common, the same for each one. Just one step more and we're soon to be done.
Denominators common, the same for each one. Just a one step more and we're soon to be done. Write the denominator right above the top. Now then is the answer so you can finally stop.
ones and combine on top. What do we have on top? 2 times 3x plus 1 times 2x minus 1.
Doing the multiplication first, we get 2 times 3x, which is 6x, plus 1 times 2x minus 1, which is 2x minus 1, all written over the common denominator.
Now we do the addition and subtraction, but remembering, as we learn in algebra, to combine only like terms. So 6x plus 2x combine to 8x, but we can't combine the ones with x's, so that's as far as we can go. That's our answer.
Well, there you have it.
For any two fractions to add or subtract, the jealousy method is powerfully packed. If that's not the most beautiful jealousy in the world, at least it may help some boy and some girl.
If that's not the most beautiful jealousy in the world, at least it can beat some boy and some girl.